The minions are at it again, concocting another potentially world-ending science experiment in their ever-deserted living quarters. Today they're attempting to create the ultimate life-enhancing beverage, or as they call it, banana smoothie. Their leader, Kevin, is donned in a lab coat and goggles, brandishing a blender the size of a small car. Stuart and Bob, as always, are simply looking for an excuse to press buttons and blow stuff up. As Kevin plugs in the blender, the other two minions scurry around him like an overly caffeinated toddler at a playground. They begin throwing overripe bananas into the colossal machine, each peel sporting a questionable yet oddly intriguing slime. Was this smoothie really going to be the key to immortality, or would it just turn whoever drank it into a giant yellow ball of energy? The minions didn't know, nor did they care. They had a concoction to blend and a potentially fatal explosion to cause. With a flick of a switch, the blender roared to life, sending a shower of sparks and banana mush flying through the air. It was beautiful. But amidst the chaos, something peculiar happened. One of the minions, and we mean one of them, stood still. He wasn't blown away by the wind snatching his hat or distracted by a wayward banana peel. No, he was transfixed by the blender, his eyes wide with wonder as he watched the machine whir and grind. This wasn't like the other minions. Normally, if one of them got too close to an experiment, they'd get zapped, blown up, or mutated into a gibbering mass of limbs and teeth. But this one minion was different. This minion wanted more. As the others scattered, hiding behind random household objects or, in the case of Bob, inside a toilet, this minion kept approaching the blender, trying to peek inside. When the machine stopped, he even stuck his finger in to see if it had finished, and then it happened. The moment the other minions had been waiting for, the moment they traveled to different dimensions to witness, the moment that made all their hard work worthwhile. A single drop of the mysterious yellow sludge fell from the blender onto this particular minion's finger, and instead of recoiling in pain or transforming into a giant green rage monster, he smiled. He smiled because he knew that no matter how many times they failed, no matter how many explosions or setbacks they encountered, they would keep trying. Because being a minion wasn't just about causing mass destruction and drinking questionable smoothies. Being a minion was about the journey, the friendships, the family. It was about never giving up, even when the whole world was depending on you. Because deep down, every minion knew that they weren't just a bunch of little yellow guys trying to take over the world. They were a team, they were friends, they were family. And together, they could accomplish anything, even if all you had to show for your efforts was a slightly singed lab coat and a pile of banana peels. Because for the minions, it wasn't about the destination. It was about the journey, and they wouldn't trade it for the world.